Isso já está bem escritinho, eles já passam se avançar naquela cabana.
The starting point of this research was based on a very personal question and hit me about my own existence. How do people live? What do they have in mind about their existence? I mean, I suppose it's a very candid or naive thing to ask because who asks that? Nobody, I guess. But I do, because I guess I'm not sure myself, or may feel that I need some support or advice. So, what does give sense to people's life? Some people will say health, family, friends, or maybe religion. God did actually keep people away from this question because he was making the moral system for them. But now that our Western society is not really religious anymore, what is it? Fyodor Dostoevsky wrote in one of his books, "If God doesn't exist, everything's permitted." Nietzsche says, God is dead. This is an investigation of people's beliefs in relationship to religion and atheism in society. There has been a decrease of religious belief in Western society. So what are people's views and philosophies in Europe today with our religion? I wanted to interview people in the street and to ask them how they live, how they are satisfied, how they find happiness. So I went to different cities in Europe asking people, what do you hope for? What do you worry about? And what makes you happy? Donc qu'est-ce que vous espérez?
Gagner de l'argent.
Ouais.
Et beaucoup même.
Et qu'est-ce qui donne un sens à vos vies?
Ma famille.
D'accord.
Oh, ouais.
Vous, monsieur? Messieurs?
Oui.
Je n'ai pas de famille, moi.
Ah.
Je viens d'en avoir une. Oh là, ça me posait un dilemme là.
Alors là. Ah oui,
Bon.
parce que ça travaille, on n'a pas d'argent. Voilà.
D'accord.
Je me lève parce que je vis.
Qu'est-ce qui me fait être heureux? Bon, là, je sors de la piscine, après je reprends mon vélo, je suis tranquille, je suis libre,
Ouais.
pas trop de problèmes.
D'accord.
Là, pour le coup, j'ai vraiment pas trop d'espoir, quoi, tout va bien.
D'accord.
Ouais.
Bon, bah c'est bien. Et qu'est-ce qui vous donne juste la piscine et rentrer chez vous tranquillement ou quelque chose de plus
Bah, je sais qu'il y a du
large?
fromage au frigo, je vais acheter du pain, je vais
D'accord.
bien manger, pas de problème.
Bon, c'est bien. Super.
Pas le fait?
Ah, très bien, vous êtes la première personne qui me dit ça.
C'est vrai?
Ouais, ouais.
Putain, ils espèrent quoi, les gens?
C'est comme
People of the world,
C'est vrai?
join hands, start a love chain, a love chain. People all over the world, join hands, start a love chain, love chain.
N'importe quoi. Dans la vie de manière générale.
Un monde meilleur et plus de solidarité personnelle
Ouais.
et mes préoccupations, moi, c'est quand même la santé de mon mari qui
D'accord.
est bien malade. Donc, voilà, c'est une préoccupation plus personnelle. Moi, j'aimerais quand même qu'on prenne un petit peu plus conscience de notre terre-mère.
Ouais.
C'est notre mère nourricière et qu'on en prenne un peu plus conscience, un peu plus soin.
Und Sie, was erwarte ich vom
Hang
Leben?
on. From the beginning?
Vom Leben. Ich erwarte vom Leben einen guten Abschluss. Ich bin schon sehr alt und ich möchte mein Leben in Frieden beenden. Das ist alles. Was bringt Sie in Bewegung? Wenn ich eine gute Gesundheit habe und eine schöne Landschaft, dann freue ich mich und dann gehe ich gerne. Was macht sie? Leben, das Leben selber macht mich leben. Leben tue ich mit meinem Atem. Der Atem ist für mich das Wichtigste. Symbol oder ist das Wichtigste im Leben. Guten Atem und ich mache viele Atemübungen, damit lebe ich. Was besorgt Sie? Ja, die Zukunft der Welt. Dass wir nicht Frieden haben, das macht mir Sorge. Und glücklich macht mich, wenn ich für andere Menschen noch zu ihrem Wohle beitragen kann. Das ist für mich das höchste Glück im Leben. Danke.
Joy.
Joy.
Just joy. Yeah, I think it's just it's a game.
A game.
The experience, I think.
What do you mean?
If you have beautiful experiences, that makes it worse.
It's I will have luck with my family and my children, and maybe I have luck with job, and I have time for free time. Not,
Free time?
Not too much work. I think I work a little bit too much. Now it's after the summertime. It was fantastic summer here. I think I have a better balance in my life now and I have in the winter time. All things, it's stress on the work and it's dark and cold here. It's a long winter time here.
People around me, people I love.
Okay.
I hope for them as well to be healthy and lucky and comfortable in their lives.
Why? And what makes you happy right now?
Family. I would say family and friends.
Friends that I loved and make me laugh and make me feel as a good person and that I'm a part of something.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Being around good people.
We can see that people have a very hedonistic philosophy. This means that they base the moral system according to pleasure and pain. What is pleasurable is right, what is painful is wrong. This is one of the philosophies of happiness. For example, when people mention joy, the sun, breathing, or peace, they convey that the world is hard enough and we need to find peacefulness in that struggle. Because the world is already hard and dangerous, humans feel the need to counterbalance this by hoping for peace. Of course, the world is full of obstacles,
2 centuries
worries,
later,
and pain.
these interviewees
so it stands to reason
still have similar
that we need peace in our lives.
The full potential that Nietzsche
However,
talks about
peace is
is
tranquility and God is dead. Of course, the world is full of obstacles, worries, and pain, so it stands to reason that we need peace in our lives. However, if peace is tranquility and the absence of war, then it's also an absence of events. It's a moment or state where nothing happens. Hoping for inner peace, breathing, or quiet life is understandable, but is also quite a pessimistic approach because there is nothing to hope for in a way. What do you hope for?
For quiet.
Quiet?
Yeah.
Quiet places or?
Quiet. I just want everything to be calm and quiet.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you worry about?
About the noise and everything that's happening around us.
Okay, why the noise is so annoying?
Because I cannot stand it for a lot, because I have combined noise with arguments and stuff like that.
Okay.
The question again?
And what makes you happy?
Where was it? Flying up in the air.
The German philosopher Nietzsche criticizes this philosophy. For him, hedonistic beliefs take people away from reaching their full potential. He writes about the last man, who is a person who takes no risk, stays in comfort and security. He is the one who discovered happiness and will stay there from now on. That's why it's the last man. 2 centuries later, these interviewees still have similar thoughts.
Qu'est-ce qui m'inquiète que mes enfants sont malades?
Better health for my family.
Ma famille.
Quand même la santé de mon mari.
Le sort de ma fille.
La famille, les amis.
Family, I would say. Family and friends.
My friends.
All things will be fine. I will have luck with my family and my children.
The full potential that Nietzsche talks about appears in his statement, God is dead, meaning that religion can no longer be a source of absolute and divine moral principles. Religion can't dictate how people should conduct their lives, because man is free. People need to find their own morals, because they need to be driven by what they really believe in order to reach the best of their potential. This is the concept of Übermensch, which means Superman. For Nietzsche, man's condition is located between animals and this Superman that fully reaches his potential.
Et qu'est-ce qui vous rend heureuse?
La beauté.
La beauté de quoi?
La beauté d'un paysage, d'un monument, la beauté de quelqu'un.
D'accord. Vous voulez rajouter quelque chose?
Non, j'aime beaucoup vos questions.
Super, merci beaucoup.
What do you hope for?
Inner peace. And freedom in the moment. Yeah. So that's my wish.
Nice. What do you worry about?
That I'm not able to let go of all those fears for the future and the fears from the back and just be here.
What makes you happy?
To enjoy the sun, to breathe, and of course to feel loved by the wonder and the people in my life.
I want to keep dancing and making things and doing things and meeting new people. I'd like to meet other artists and work with other artists. And I want to travel more and see more. Just do lots, do new things. And just be happy and have fun. And then fears, hopes. What was the other one? Is there another one?
Happiness.
Happiness. Chocolates. When I'm old, I want to live by the sea, and I want to open my curtains and see the sea and walk on the seaside with my husband and laugh and be silly and not really get old. I hope I keep laughing lots and not feeling. I hope I continue to feel free and unrestricted and see you and I hope that I continue to have faith in the world and in peace and in kind human nature and in the hope that we can all live together without fighting or war and guns and unnecessary scary things. And that's morbid. I like that you make me think, Theo. It makes me think about things.
This relates to the French philosopher Sartre, one of the pioneers of atheist existentialism. For him, philosophers and people after them cancelled the idea of God, but kept a religious way they look at things. Sartre explains this by saying existence precedes essence. This is how it should be according to him, meaning that you are thrown into the world and from there find your own purpose. The existence is your birth and the essence is your purpose that is reflected by your philosophy. To illustrate his concept, Sartre takes the example of a paper cutter or paper knife. If existence precedes essence for human beings, is the opposite for material things, like the paper cutter, that has a purpose before being created. Indeed, the paper cutter cuts paper. It's its essence. So for the paper cutter, the essence precedes existence. It's the opposite. And according to Sartre, religion put human beings on the same level than the paper cutter by giving them an established purpose. So what is found in the interviews is a sort of residue of religion that causes a vague atheist philosophy. This is what Sartre is stating in order to acknowledge people's hedonistic approach to life. He wants to give a coherence between atheists and atheist philosophy.
I hope I keep laughing lots and not feeling. I hope I.
What do you worry about?
To feel free and unrestricted.
What do you worry about?
Moi, le travail et la famille.
D'accord. Super. What makes you happy? D'accord.
Theo, what are you thinking about?